I think I'm reading from a British publication. Is it a British publication? It's very likely that it's a British publication. How do I know? It's because it uses the word far right, usually at the beginning of the first sentence. Like they want the public to know. If you didn't know who Tate was up until this point, far right. The Americans use white supremacist. I also saw them use Christo-fascist. I kind of like Christo-fascist. It has a cool Christo-fascist. But yeah, so that's how you know if it's a British or an American publication. So in this case, they're talking about Andrew Tate, far right. Apparently, according to them, he may have landed in jail because Adin Ross, a friend of Tate, has said on a stream that Tate wants to do an interview with him, but it has to happen now. It has to happen now because after that, Tate leaves the country and the possibility of the meeting will never take place again. So basically, the authorities were let know that Tate is going to be on the lam, and this is why they arrested him. It's due to this particular stream, right? So like, Adin Ross is a snitch. Is that a snitch though? Like, can you snitch without wanting? Like, if you go to prison, I understand that they don't like snitches. Someone who served time, please tell me, is this like, does this count? Does this count if you say something stupid in public and you ended up snitching, huh? I don't think that Adin Ross is to blame for Andrew Tate's arrest. For those of you who don't know, but followed my previous video, I already mentioned that Andrew Tate is not allowed to leave Romania because he's under investigation. It's kind of like if in the United States you get out on bail. You're not allowed to leave. While the investigation takes place, you have to stay. The thing is, it wasn't the Romanian authorities that had a warrant for Andrew Tate. The Romanian authorities, in this case, executed a warrant that came from Britain. So, what this rag is implying is that the British government had to get the warrant before Tate leaves Romania. I don't think that this is the case. The bureaucracy doesn't move this fast when it comes to international things because the idea would be that someone watched Adin Ross's stream and then they had to send it to like the British authorities, and it went all the way up the chains until it went to a competent judge, and then he signed it, and then they sent it to a translator because it has to be an official translation. You can't just, like, even if the Romanian knows English, it doesn't work like that. So they sent it to the official translator, and then it went to the Romanian magistrate, and then the Romanian magistrate approved it, and then it went all the way down to the police that actually arrested Andrew Tate, and this happened in a couple of hours. Incredibly unlikely. Incredibly unlikely. And not to mention, again, the fact that he wasn't under investigation in Britain, right? So, like, this is something new. No, I think that this was being cooked up for him by the British authorities, regardless of what Adin Ross said or not. Again, the interest of Andrew Tate remaining in Romania is based on the Romanian authorities, right? Like from the British perspective, they don't care where he goes. Now they care because he's under investigation. But before that, they don't really care where he is and where he goes, right? It's only the Romanian government who's having him under investigation that they care. And because he wasn't arrested for anything to do with Romania, I do not think that Mr. Ross is guilty. This is like the nonsense with the pizza. It's because the police saw the pizza in his video. They knew where to find him. Surprise, at his home. Honestly, like journalists, like they make up these they make up this shit in order to get clicks, and then I have to debunk them, also to get views. But still, in case you want to know what happened, no, I do not think that Adin Ross is responsible. So anyway, the Tate brothers were arrested, and they were presented in front of a judge, and exactly what I said will happen has happened. So the judge basically said, we cannot extradite him because there is an extradition law between Romania and the UK, right? So, like, if a Romanian commits a crime in the UK, if a person commits a crime in the UK and he's a Romanian citizen, we can ask for extradition. Or if a person commits a crime in Romania and flees to the UK, we can ask for extradition, and vice versa, right? So in this situation, the Romanian judge pretty much said, look, he is wanted in Romania right now. And I think like one of Tate's lawyers also said this. It's like, if we have a lawsuit, if we have a trial in Romania, I may as well use that. They're basically saying, no, we cannot extradite him to Britain because he's got a criminal investigation in Romania. And until the investigation is over, he's going to stay here. So the Romanian government is protecting Tate now, basically. But if he is found not guilty, then they extradite him. I'm pretty sure that at that point, Tate can file an appeal and he can say that he is persecuted for his beliefs, or, you know, he can find reasons. Maybe like he will say he's going to get inhumane and unfair treatment in Britain. It's very unlikely that his extradition is not going to go through. But he does have the right to appeal. So in the case that in Romania they're investigating him and they don't find anything, then he's going to be extradited into UK. In the case that they do find that he committed crimes, and I genuinely think based on the videos that I saw and the evidence that was leaked in the press, and I covered some of it, you know, but his own chat logs, if you will, right? Like his own sayings, he did commit the crime of the lover boy method, which is to try and seduce a woman and tell her that you're going to be her boyfriend or that you're going to marry her in exchange for her to do lewd stuff online. Like, that is a crime in Romania, whether you agree with it or not. It is in the legal code. Based on that, I do think he's going to be found guilty. In which case, he's going to go to a Romanian prison, he's going to serve time, and only after he finishes the time, then he's going to be extradited into the UK. So, this is how the procedure is going to take place. Again, I'm just reporting on it so that people understand better, because I keep seeing this thing with Adin Ross. The thing is, like, what Adin Ross said could have gotten Tate in problems with the Romanian authorities, because again, like, he is not allowed to leave the country, and if you say something like, oh, well, I was just about to leave and I was... I know that Kick is a small platform and not a lot of people view it, but still, I mean, you are somewhat of a public figure. And Romania is not that a big country, right? So, like, if they're basically pursuing a celebrity, which Tate is, then many people are going to watch it. Especially the people that are interested in his case trial. And it only takes one person, right? So, I understand why people think that Adin snitched, but I don't think that it has anything to do with this. So, let me know what you guys think, though. And as usual, I will see you in the comment section. And of course, if you want to support my channel by scrolling down, there is a link to my live stream. I live stream every day. Click on that, subscribe there. Hopefully, I'll see you live. And you can also support the channel by donating, either to Subscribestar or Patreon. So, thank you for the views, and I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.